Hello everyone, it's Raven's Guardian back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. We find ourselves in the map chamber here for the last quest of the main story. But before we do any of that, I think it might be prudent of us to go back to the room of requirement and maybe do a little bit of upgrades to our equipment. I'll show you guys how to do that, and then we'll see what we can get into here today. Because I think, honestly, we probably need to go get some more traits and stuff for some of our gear. Alright, let's take a look here at what we have. So we have this legendary hat. It currently has Scorching on it, but if you want to change the traits, you just hit the, in this case, down here at the bottom, it shows you, you can hit Y for traits, as I'm using a controller. So there are some other things here. So we have like Ancient Magic Focus 2 and Concentration and Deafening 3. There's a whole bunch of different traits that you can get. Ancient Magic 3 is one that we probably want to get. There's Ancient Magic 2. Ancient Magic 3 is going to be down here. Ancient Magic Focus 3. This will help your magic meter fill rate. And if you get that, or even putting this one on, increased damage from ancient magic, putting those onto your gear will significantly help you when it comes to defeating the last boss of the game here. Alright, so Ancient Magic 3, how do we get that? Well, here's how you do it. You go back here, and then you go to View Upgrades. So you upgrade your gear 15 times, and that will unlock it. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade this. And then once you do it once, it'll, that'll raise that one up one more time. Then you'll see that you need different ingredients, potentially, to upgrade to the next level. So let's take a look at some of our other stuff here if we want to upgrade it. Okay, and then this one. All right, we'll keep going through here, upgrading our stuff. Once you have 15 of them upgrades completed, it'll unlock it, and then you'll be able to use it. I would recommend that you upgrade your legendary gear as much as you can, because the more you upgrade it, the more opportunity you will have to put level 3 traits on it. So you see how it says trait slot level 3? If I go to say this one, it says trait slot level 2. So when we're looking to get this Ancient Magic trait level 3, what we're going to need is legendary gear, which we currently have completely filled out here on our character. Alright, so to do some of these more upgrades, we need a Niffler fur, which means that we need to go and acquire a Niffler. Alright, so where do we find Nifflers at? If we go to our world map and we take a look here, there's different locations around the map that have beasts that are denoted by the paw print. If we take a look around, let's see if we can find one real quick that I can show you guys as an example. Let's just go we'll go to one of these flute flames real quick, and then so we'll travel here to the North Ford Bog. So this is where we can find Nifflers. If you take a look, you'll see a little paw print icon, and then that's where a Niffler den is. So we'll show you how to get to one of those and how to capture one. Alright. Oh, hello, lady.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself will be in possession of such a thing?
course.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some Thunderbrew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Oh, you're welcome. Alright, let's go out here. We can use our broom because we're outside of the main stuff here. So if we take a look around, we should see a Niffler den here around us. Alright, so here's a Thestral den. Here's a giant purple toad den. There's another giant purple toad den. Alright, so if you're looking for Nifflers, what you want to do here is go over to the Feldcroft region. And then somewhere about here, there will be a flute flame for the Feldcroft Catacomb. This is where you want to go. So we're going to go over here to Rookwood Castle, and then we'll go down that direction, and then we should be able to find what we're looking for down there.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Alright, so we're going to go over here. Yep, sure do. I guess we can take out these balloons while we're down here. Because why not? Might as well get them.
Set my traps. Is it lower or upper?
Oops, missed that broom. Or that balloon. Missed it again.
Patrol is worthless.
And we got one more.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
There we go. Got all those balloons. We got 5 of 10 of those now. Let's head over here to get this flute flame. Have to get close
nice
to
to
it.
see you here.
There we go.
Isn't the sea refreshing?
Once you get over here, if we head this direction, so you're going to head basically away from the Merlin trial, which you can see over there. So this direction, kind of towards the south a little bit, southeast,
Looks
you
rather
should
dark
come
in there.
across
Never
a
stopped me before.
Niffler den here pretty soon. So there we go. So we're getting close. So let's go ahead and use our disillusionment spell just so that we can hide, and then we're going to switch over to our others. Other stuff here so that we can get our bag ready because we're going to need it. So we're going to sneak around here, and then you'll see the Niffler den here in just a second. So Nifflers are known for stealing a bunch of gold and stuff. And if you notice, there's a lot of treasures and stuff around here. And they are notorious for doing that, so of course, that's why they're here. Alright, so we're going to sneak up on this one. We're going to use, actually going to use our spells here. We're going to switch over to Leviosa's spell. So that way we can get that set up. And then I'm just going to switch over actually and put my bag on this thing here. So we're going to hit him with that. And then we're going to get him with our bag. It's going to be 3 times. You got to get it. Should be pretty quick. There you go. We got ourselves a Niffler.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
And that's one of the things that we needed to get. So now we have that. Alright, let's grab all that stuff. All these treasures and stuff. Never hurts to have a little gold. Maybe we'll take it back and give it to the Niffler. Or maybe not. Alright. Oh, there's another one.
Levioso.
Let's just get 2 of them. I don't know if we have a boy or a girl. I don't remember what ours was. Regardless, we can sell them if
Settle yourself.
it's another
No
Niffler.
harm.
They're all boys, looks like. Possibly. That's also a boy. And we just caught a boy. So if we have 2 boys, we'll sell one of them. It's not the end of the world. Alright, let's go back to the room of requirement and put them in there. So that way we can start having him give us some Niffler fur. So back to a room of requirement. And we'll just drop them in here. Alright, so we have 2 Nifflers. We have a boy and a girl Niffler. Perfect. So that's what we want, so that way we can breed them. If we wanted to do that. But we'll just put them in here for now. So we'll drop one of these. Guess we can't drop them in here, so maybe we'll drop them up in one of our other ones. We have plenty of them. So let's see about this one. I don't think we have anything in here except for our... And I guess we could honestly put our Lord of the Shore in here. Why not? Let him go in here as well. Alright, so once you're in here, you know, obviously you guys know how to harvest stuff. You just feed them. You can feed everybody. Let's feed him as well. And we didn't feed the girl yet. Let's feed her. Kind of creepy. It looks like he's like eating the Niffler, but there you go. And then once you fed him, you know, you can pet him. And then you can collect things from him. So there's 3 grap horns we got from him. Alright, let's pet the Nifflers as well. The other reason I got 2 is because if you get 2, you can harvest things a lot faster. So now we have 6 Niffler fur, just like that. There you go. Alright, once we get back in here, we can go back down to our loom. And we can upgrade our gear yet again. Alright, so now we have our hat that we were trying to upgrade. We needed 1 Niffler fur, we got it. Now we can upgrade it to the next level. There you go. And we have enough to upgrade it all the way up to level 3, which is the max level that you can upgrade your gear to. So we'll go ahead and upgrade it to level 3. Then we got a little achievement there, 3rd time's a charm, because we upgraded a piece of equipment to level 3. Alright. Take a look at some of our other stuff here. We need Jobberknoll feathers to upgrade those. So let's, I think we have a Jobberknoll, if I remember right. I believe he is in this vivarium. Or Jobberknoll feathers, I should say. Where is he at? Yeah, there he is. So you can summon them by hitting the LB. But, I mean, he's going to come over to you anyways, probably. Because he knows you're going to give him some food. And pet him, right? You have to wait till they're done eating before you can pet them. Hey, little Puffskein, come over. Let's feed him too. See, they know what's up. They know what you're here to do. Here we go. We got 5 Jobberknoll feathers. There we go. Let's just go ahead and get everybody going. Doesn't hurt. Dark hole feathers. Already got the Puffskein. Get the mooncaps. There we go. And we got some mooncap fur as well. Alright, so let's head back in and now that we have Jobberknoll feathers, we should be able to upgrade again. We're working on our shirt, so let's upgrade it. There we go. Now we need more Jobberknoll feathers, so we'll have to wait a little bit or catch another Jobberknoll and put it in there. But good thing we got the grapple horn because we needed that. So we have plenty of those now. Let's see, what else do we have? What about our robe? Can we upgrade that? No, we need a Fwooper feather. Alright, so how do we get a Fwooper feather? Was that this one? Yeah, it was. Okay. So for a Fwooper feather, we have to go and get a Fwooper. So where do we get Fwoopers at? So Fwoopers are going to be in the Hogwarts Valley. So if you zoom all the way out, alright, here's Hogwarts Valley. And then when you zoom back in, there's our Dark Hole Den. Alright, so we'll go in the Hogwarts Valley here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So we'll zoom in. What you're looking for is the flue flame for the bog. So the bog flue flame is where you're trying to get to. Alright, so right here, the northern South Sea Bog, where you want to go. So you're going to travel there. And then once you get to this one, you're just going to head northwest, past the bandit camp that's there, and then you'll find a Fwooper den. Alright, so once we're here, we can go out. Alright. And then you can just pull up your broom. Because you're going to want that. So you're going to head northwest in this direction. And then you're going to see a camp that you're going to fly past here.
come here.
There he is. There's your bandit camp.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
And right here is your Fooper den.
I couldn't wait to get out of Hogwarts when I was there. I was always being reprimanded for something.
So here's a Fooper. Alright, so just like before, you can basically... So there's a female over here, so let's grab that one.
Levioso.
This is going to take 4, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so we got a girl. Let's try to get a boy.
Everything's all right now.
That's a girl. Any boys? Any boys? There's a boy.
Bombarda.
Oh! Wasn't trying to kill him.
Levioso.
Get after him.
Bombarda.
Jeez. Bro, you gotta stop doing that.
Levioso. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you by hitting you with this thing. There we go. Only hit him with Bombarda like 3 times. My bad, bro.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Alright, so there we go. We got a boy and a girl Fooper. So now we can take them back. Put them in our things. Let's get these balloons while we're here. We got 5 last time. This will be number 6. Might as well get them while we can. Whoops, missed that one. Luckily they don't take very much speed to pop. There we go. 6 of 10 completed for the balloons. Alright, let's head back to our room of requirement again. And we'll put them into one of our places. So probably in that specific one upstairs. So we can put them in this one, or we can put them in the other one. Let's put them in this one. There we go. So now you can interact with them just like before. So, you know, feed them. And of course you can breed them if you want to. It's up to you. So I like getting a boy and a girl just in case, because then you can, if you choose to breed them, you can. But you don't have to. But having more than one obviously also helps with having enough items to be able to craft your gear. Alright. Down to our loom again.
Protego.
Nope, wasn't trying to do that. There we go. Is that this one that needed it? No. It was this one. There, so we have enough of that now, so we can go ahead and upgrade this. Oh, we need a unicorn hair for that. So that'll be what we'll have to get for the next one. I'll worry about that here in a second. Can we upgrade anything else? Yes. So let's upgrade that. And we'll also need a unicorn hair there. Our gloves. Yep, we can upgrade that. It also needs a unicorn hair. And we need a jobberknoll feather. I don't know if our jobberknolls are ready just yet. Well, that's fully upgraded. Okay. But we can go check. Nope, so we still have 17 minutes. So I'll go ahead and wait the 17 minutes, and then I'll come back when we have more Jobberknoll for our feathers. Actually, I'll take that back. Let's go capture our unicorn, since we're going to need that for the final upgrades. So while that's cooling down, we'll go ahead and get ourselves a unicorn. Alright, so let's go to our map yet again. Now I saw a unicorn. If we go up here to the very top of the map, there's a unicorn den up here. If we zoom in, there's a mooncap den, and then there's a unicorn den also up here. Is it over here? No. Where did I see it at? Giant purple toad, Thestral, giant purple toad. Unicorn den, there it is. Alright, so let's head here. Upper Hogs Field. And then we'll go over to the unicorn den. I don't know what requirements there are to capturing the unicorn. I have not tried to capture one yet.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
But I'm sure that it's not going to be easy, since it is a rare creature. All right, so let's fly over there.
I should investigate.
We'll get close. Oh, there's some people trying to attack us. We don't want that to happen. Get out of here. Alright, so we're getting close to the unicorn den. Is there a unicorn in the unicorn den? Yes, there is. Let's get off our thing here. And then let's hide ourselves. I'm going to take basically all my spells off here. I can do some damage.
Leviosa. Do cooperate, won't you?
And there we go. We got ourselves a unicorn, ladies and gentlemen.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Wasn't too bad. It's a pretty cool little den thing that it has here. All right, let's head back. And we'll put it up here on this side with our Thestrals. There we go. And of course, just like last time, we will pet it and feed it. We can also pet and feed our Thestrals. Oh, I already fed him. I didn't want to feed him again. That's right. We'll give these Thestrals some stuff. Sure they're hungry. Oh, we already fed him. I don't know why I keep doing that. Is it you? No, not you. The other one. Alright, so we got a ton of Thestral hairs. There's our unicorn. And then we're still waiting on our Jobberknoll, so we'll get to that here in a bit. We can make some Quicken World potions. Doesn't hurt to make those. We're going to need those also for the last battle, so might as well generate some here. While we're waiting. I wish you could do more than just one. That'd be nice. You know, if you could make like maybe 5 or 10 at a time. But it only lets you make one. I'll make all these, and then once I'm done making them all, I'll come back. Alright, so we're back, and we have to find our Jobberknoll again. There's a dirt call. Where's the Jobberknoll at? There he is. So we can feed him now. I went ahead and we maxed out our Quicken World potions, so we can't do any more of those. And for the traits, the thing that I looked up here while I was working on, you know, waiting on this time for the Jobberknoll to be done here, was the fact that all of our traits are actually random. So, and where you get them is you do challenges, you also do bandit camps and things like that. So that might be something that we are going to have to take a look at. Try to get the thing that we want. Alright, so that's already upgraded. You now upgrade this all the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so that's fully upgraded. Let's go to our next one here. And we can fully upgrade that. Alright. We can upgrade this now as well. And we can upgrade this as well, I think. Unicorn hair might be the limit for our last upgrade. Nope, actually it's not. So we can upgrade this as well. Alright, there we go. All of our stuff is fully upgraded to the max level. Wait, what? I thought we... Oh, we need another Jobberknoll feather. Alright, well. I guess we can wait on that. But while we're waiting, if we look here at our traits, the things that we don't have, so let's view traits here. Don't really care about increased damage with Incendio. Let's switch that out for something else. So we can do significantly increased damage with Crucio, which is something we do, but we need Neasel for that. For our level 3 stuff, which we don't have any of those just yet. We'll have to get basically Neasel for those. Durkal feathers for things that are level 2. Well, we can do our Ancient Magic Focus 2, which will increase our Ancient Magic fill meter rate. And put that on something. So let's do that. Maybe we'll do that on one of our items. We'll put that on the hat, I think. Alright, so that should increase that rate. Let's see, what about this one? I don't really care about Chinese chopping cabbages. So let's just do that here as well. What do we have on this one? Increased or decreased damage. Well, we don't really fight any of these right now. So let's do that as well. Those 3 will have a level 2. I wish we had the traits that would increase our ability for other things, but we don't have those. Magic throw we don't really use. Damage from Dugbugs, don't really care. All damage spells, this would be nice. So let's just go get some Neasel fur real quick off of one of our Neasels. I think we put them in here, didn't we? No, we put our unicorn in here. Okay. Must be in the other one. Which is over here. I could have swore we had an easel. Maybe it is down there. If we don't have an easel, we can always go get one of those. Huh, apparently we don't have an easel. Alright, well, I guess we can go get an easel. So we'll go ahead and do that. Because we're going to need it anyways for our level 3 traits. So if we go to our world map, the Neasels are going to be over here by Brockborough Den. Brockborough, I should say. So let's travel there. And the Neasel Den is going to be just to the south of that. So if we face the south, it'll be this direction. Go ahead and get on our broom here. And where's the Neasel Den? Let's take a look at our map. There it is, Neasel Den. That's where we want to go. Looks like there's a couple Neasels over there. We'll get off of our thing here and sneak up on them and see what we can do. What I've seen some people do, which I thought was rather interesting, is to freeze them using Glacius as opposed to levitating them, and then grabbing them that way. Alright, so there's a girl Neasel. There's a shiny male Neasel. Let's get him. So you see that little star by him? That's how you know you have a shiny. And bada bing, bada boom. We got ourselves
I'll look after you.
a nice Neasel. Here we go. We can see if we can grab a girl as well. There we go. We got a boy and a girl. Alright.
Settle yourself.
Let's head back. Back to our room of requirement. And we'll drop our Neasels there. And then we will do what we always do. Take care of them. Harvest some of their stuff here. How are we doing? We're 4-4 here, so we can't put anything else in here. Let's try up here. Two or four here, so we can put our Neasels in here. Hope they like hanging out on the beach. Alright, there we go. So we got ourselves some Neasel fur. Pretty cool that this one is a shiny. I know some people are big on collecting shinies. Me, it's whatever. I just saw the opportunity and I was like, you know what? I haven't shown this before, so why not show it? Alright, let's equip some stuff here. So we want to equip. Nope, not that. We don't want to upgrade. We want to equip some traits here. All right. Let's go with concentration 3. So this is going to give us, for now, going to give us increased damage on all of our spells. So that's not a bad thing. And then, yeah, we don't... This increased damage with Petrificus Totalis is nice, but... Let's just go with concentration. Alright. Sweet. So we've upgraded all of our stuff as much as we possibly can. Under our challenges, we go in here. Let's see. What do we have? The room requirement. You'll notice that we have Ancient Magic 3. So upgrade your gear 15 times, which... It's interesting because I would have thought that we've already done that. We can claim that one, and we can claim that one. But to get 3, apparently we need to do that again. All right, so oops, I guess there's some more here. Rumor requirement. What else do we have? Rescued some beasts. So now we have a conjuration spell for a Bellywig Hive spellcraft, and we'll work on magic chimes. Okie dokie. Alright, so if you need to increase or upgrade more stuff to get to that level, all you do is, just upgrade random things. So we need Jobberknoll feathers, which means we're not probably going to be able to do that. We can upgrade this with some mooncalf fur. What about this one? Can we upgrade this one? Yep, we sure can. So basically that's all you have to do. Just keep upgrading stuff till you get enough, and then you'll we go in here now and look at, say, new traits. We have that ancient magic damage 2, right? And to get that one, which we could put onto any of our stuff, that's where you would basically get that. Yeah, so all that was in our collections, or sorry, challenges. Under rumor requirement. Now, there are some other ones that you can get through, like field guide pages and stuff for gear. We haven't claimed this top hat yet. But yeah, that's just kind of how you do it. Exploration, there's a ton of things that you can do. So pop balloons, we can claim that. So now we have a lickety swift broom appearance reward. So this is really where you will get some of your stuff, right? So if you do some of these challenges, you can unlock some things. If you do combat challenges, this is where you really get your traits. You know, Protego shielding. What else do we have here? Amphibial protection. This one was Goblin Silver resistance. There's Necromantic protection. This one is the anti-venom. Like, there's so many. Cushioning. Defeating mongrels. And like, you can get all of these traits as you just explore and fight things. So just keep that in mind as you're working on it. We have some things here that we haven't collected by defeating dark wizards. So we still have, we can get Protego shielding 2 by defeating more dark wizards. Infamous foes. We defeated one of our foes. We still have to get some of the other ones. And we got everything else here. For quests, obviously there's some things that we can also get. Lucky Leprechaun hat. We can get the top of the class ensemble. You can get the class cloak there. Still working on some of these. So we have the last main quest storyline, or main storyline quest to do, which is defeating Ranrock. But we'll get there. We're not going to do that today, but eventually we will get there. And then side quests and stuff, obviously, you know, you can max that out as well. But exploration, that's one of the big ones here. So if you notice, these little symbols kind of give you a hint, right, as to what you can do. So like, for instance, up here, right, this little ancient magic symbol thing, that's an exploration thing that we can get. We go over and look at our map by doing some of the ancient magic things. All right, so let's go to our world map real quick, and I'll show you what that looks like. I think I stumbled across a couple of them. I just never actually did anything with it. Yeah, so there's one right here. Right, so this ancient magic hotspot. So there's a small area surging with ancient magic, right? So if we go there, that'll unlock that quest line that we have not done yet. So let's go actually do that and see what happens here. While we're waiting for our animals and everything to be ready to be harvested again. All right, where is our closest flute flame to that? This one? All right, let's travel there. And then we'll go up to the ancient magic thing and see what that's all about. All right, obviously we got to equip our stuff again because we are no longer having that. So let's do that. We'll leave Glacius up there, and then actually no, we'll put a Crucio over here. Put this over there, or we can use Bombardo, which is what we normally use. And yeah, we'll just go with that. Our normal loadout here. Alright, so how do we get there? Well, we'll just go ahead and fly. It's probably going to be the quickest way. Get up here above the trees.
This place has seen better days.
Yeah, so there's looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Go ahead and get off of our room. Like the Horka lump juice, obviously we can use that. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's something through there. How do we get over there? Great question. Maybe we can just fly over there. That'd be nice. Or we can go in here. Alright, did we collect it? I think that was it, maybe. There's nothing left to investigate. There we go. Was that it? Guess we'll exit out of this one. Still got a lot of stuff here. Let's try this one. We've already used this one. Let's use our broom. Probably a little bit easier. More difficult to see though with the angle that we have to get at. We can collect this, I guess. Get some gold. Alright, nothing in there. Let's check the second one. Anything here? Nope. Got a chest with some leather flat caps. Took us basically on the other side of this. Random out. What are these over here? Giant purple toads? We already got some of those. Alright, so this ancient magic, I would think that we've already collected it all. Let's check our was it challenges? Yeah. Exploration. Nope, I guess not. Alright. Alright, so there's apparently 3 pieces of magic that we have to get here. Let's go here. And then... so we got 2 of them. Go back in here. Alright, not in here. Is it in there? Maybe.
Revelio.
Can we see it? Yes, we can. It's right there. That's where we gotta get it. It's over here. There it is.
That wasn't so difficult.
And there you go. We got our first bit of ancient magic completed there. Now you'll notice that it unlocked that for us. So now if we go and look at our challenges, we have a new exploration challenge that has been unlocked, which is the ancient magic. So this, we collect all traces of ancient magic from 2 ancient magic hotspots. We'll get an additional capacity added to our ancient magic meter, which that's not a bad thing if we have that, especially going into the last mission here. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. Maybe we can find another one of them while we're here. Let's see. There's another one right here. Let's go do that one. The more little windows of ancient magic that we have going into the fight, the better for the final mission there. Alright, here we are. So we can now explore this. Ooh, spiders. Spiders everywhere. I don't like spiders. Pick out all their nests. Nasty spiders and he must have poisoned me. Wasn't very nice. Alright, let's investigate this. And there's some here. And some in here. I guess I was like, can we crawl? Yes. And there's probably some more somewhere. Where's it at? In there, maybe?
Confringo! Confringo!
It's up there. Okay. We climb? Probably. There we go. That last bit of ancient magic there. Bada bing, bada boom. Now the bunnies can come back. Alright. So there you go. So now we have that. So if we go back into our challenges for exploration, we can now claim that reward. So now we have 3 of the ancient magic meter. And obviously if you do all of them, you can get even more. Alright, so if we take a look, you'll notice that we now have 3 ancient magic meter gauge things down there at the bottom, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's just go around and we'll just keep doing these, I guess, and the more we do, the more stuff we'll get. While we're here, it's probably not a bad idea to pick up these blue flames. So let's do that as well. I know this is kind of like you guys were expecting to see the final mission, but I think honestly, while we could do it,
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
it's not a bad idea to you know, take a step back a little bit, make sure that we're actually well prepared for it before we get too far into the weeds.
Levioso!
Oh, there's some more balloons that we can pop. Might as well get those as well while we're over here. We'll go get this spot here real quick.
I'm glad to see you found your way to Pit upon Ford.
And let's get these balloons. There we go. 7 to 10 complete. Alright, let's take a look here. Any more flute flames? We'll just go get this one, I guess, next. There's so many things to do in this game that you literally can just keep playing this forever and ever and ever. It seems like, at least. I know that there's obviously a limit to it, right? It is beatable. But there's just so much stuff to explore, see, do, that I feel like you honestly can get lost in this game for
Off on
hundreds of hours without ever really having an issue.
Rockburrows.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
So the other thing that you can do is these bandit camps, right? If we drop off here, and then we'll just do this real quick, hide ourselves. These bandit camps have chests in them, and these chests
Revelio.
actually have a lot of stuff like those traits that we were talking about
There's not a thing worth
in them.
learning from civilized society, except how to lie.
Let's see if we can sneak around the back here and get these two. One's kind of facing over this direction, so that's not ideal.
Revelio.
There's a guy over there. Let's see if we can sneak around and get him. What is it with these massive double tents? They're making it difficult to get around here.
Petrificus
Show
totalis.
yourself.
I'm gonna sneak around this way and see if we can get this dude by the fire.
Petrificus totalis.
Always great when you can just sneak up behind him and take him out. Person had no idea. When we're defeating those
Shame
dark
nobody
wizards,
saw that.
yeah, that we have to take out. So there you go. You notice that our with that combo, like our thing is massively full now. All right, and this right here is our one of the chests that we want. All right, so now that we've collected that, we got Herbology 3. Now we can just go ahead and loot the rest of the camp here. You can find other things around the camp, other bandit camps. So each of those little those chests basically end up being a opportunity for you to get a trait. Once you get the trait, obviously you can just continue doing what you're doing, right? So we got that trait. We can go to the next bandit camp and just do that. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and ooh, that's not what I was trying to do. But that was kind of cool. Let's go and get this next piece of ancient magic. And then once we get this one, we'll go back. I think we'll have enough enough stuff to be able to get our items upgraded. We also picked up some items that we can upgrade that we'll just sell. I know it uses some of our materials, obviously, but part of one of the challenges is getting those 15 items upgraded. So we'll just, you know, keep basically using that until we get to that point. Alright, next ancient magic is right over here. And looks like it's near some goblins, potentially. We'll just have to keep that in mind. And be careful. Alright, so everything looks like it's here inside of the castle. So to get up there, I guess we can just climb up this ladder. Obviously, it's much easier to do this with just using your, if you can use Incendio on this. Or Confringo. Confringo works. There we go, got one piece. Now we have to go down a level, I guess. I don't know if we can climb in that window. Probably not. In real life, I'm sure he could, but it's a video game, so not today. Probably something up in... Oh, nope, that's the way out. Alright, let's, I guess we'll just fly. When in doubt, just fly around. See, now he can't go out the door that he came in. Okay, there we go. I think that was a little weird. I guess we can get in here, maybe. Somehow. Not quite sure how to actually get in there, though.
Revelio.
I don't think we can, maybe we can use, like, Depulso or something. Or, even Accio. Let's try Accio. Can we, Accio that?
Accio.
Nope. Maybe Depulso?
Depulso.
Nope. There's obviously got to be a way in, right? This game would not be a, wouldn't necessarily be a game that wouldn't let you do things. So let's, maybe we can fly up in here. Fly up there? Yeah, there we go. Probably not what we're supposed to do, but hey, it works. We got another clothing item that we can upgrade, so that's good.
Depulso.
Okay. Sure, this is supposed to be the last thing that we do. Or the last one we gather. See, like we can do that to that, so why can't I do that to the other one? And that thing flew for a long ways. Alright. Maybe we're supposed to get this one. There we go. There's another one done. Might as well grab this fluke flame while we're here.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
And while we're here, we might as well just go ahead and go back to Hogwarts to the room requirement. Alright, let's take a look at with our new items what we can upgrade. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, greens apparently we can't upgrade, so there you go. We can upgrade this maybe, but we need Jobberknoll feathers. Jobberknoll feathers. Blooper and Mooncalf fur. We have one Jobberknoll feather, we can upgrade that. Alright, let's go gather our stuff from our lovely animals. Hey, buddy. collected a whole bunch of stuff there, which is good. And we can check our thing here to see that everybody is fully taken care of. Go up and gather some from our other ones. Oops, you're still full. What about you? You're not though. You're still full for a minute. Get this Flooper over here. And where's our other? There he is. Alright, now we start petting everybody. Oh, what are you shooting him for? I'm trying to shoot that. Sorry, dude. My bad. Alright. We'll worry about the other hair, Neasler, for later. We don't need that right this second. And let's go over to our last one over here. Harvest those up, and then we'll see what we can upgrade. Where Phoenix? Over to the shore. Phoenix. Where's Mother Niffler at? Where'd she go? Niffler, where you at? Where'd the girl go? Well, when in doubt, just summon her over. There we go, the Niffler. Alright, let's go try to upgrade some stuff. See if we can get to that 15 that we're trying to get to.
Protego!
Alright, upgrade. Man, this uses a lot of those Jobberknoll feathers. Yep. We didn't go see our unicorn. My bad. Where's the unicorn at? Oh, there it is. Alright. Now we should be able to upgrade some more stuff. I don't know how close we are to 15. I mean, I guess we can check on our challenges. Under rumor requirement. Oh, we already got it. We need 5 more. Okay. So I don't think we're going to get that just yet. Yeah, so we just need Jobberknoll feathers, it looks like. Then we can upgrade everything and then get that taken care of. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do all that offline. I think we've kind of hit a lot of high points in this episode. You saw a lot of cool stuff on how to prep and get ready for the final battle. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now and go ahead and take care of a lot of that stuff so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch and wait. Alright, until then, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.